Salutations. I haven't come up with a final persona name yet for this channel, but this is my new channel where I explain and demonstrate Pikmin 2 modding, as well as maybe some other Pikmin stuff, but this is mainly a Pikmin channel, so that's what I'm trying to say. And today I'm going to show you how to create custom cave units without replacing any existing ones. So it's all in addition to what's already in the game. So what I like to do is copy and edit existing ones. So to find them, you open your Pikmin 2 ISO, and I have a new ISO extracted right here. It's root in user, Mookie, map units, RARC, and here are all the models and collision data for the map units. And so you can't tell right away what's loaded where in the game. So what I also like to do is open this in a new window, go to the text files that generate the caves and see what units are used and what unit lists that are listed by the cave info files, which are right here. So I'm gonna be editing what's it called? The Explorer's Cave in challenge mode, which is Challenge Abum tutorial right here. Okay, so sublevel 1 uses 1 units, center 3. I don't know how that's pronounced, but it's like Japanese for dirt or something. So in units, which are, these are all the lists for all the units that are used in, or that are referenced by sublevels. So what was it? Here it is. So here are all the different ones that are used, and I think this is the one we want to use. So what I like to do is create a new text file and name it whatever you want. I'm gonna name it custom. And I am going to copy and paste different parts of this into here, and has to be this too. You need both this part and that part, because this has to be here. So and you have to change this to however many units you have listed here. There. So yeah. So the one we want to edit is room center 3 4. Still don't know how that's pronounced, but let's go find it. It's room. Here it is. So you copy these two files, these SCS files, and you take them to a place where you should have one place where all these applications are. If you've been in the Pikmin 2 modding community for a while, you'll know what all these are, and you should have one place with all of them. So you also decrypt them, RARC dump them, open up, and you'll have your BMD. So now we go to 3ds Max, and we use MaxBMD to import the file we just created, or extracted, I mean. So let me navigate to that. Tools, in one place. RARC temp import. Give it a second. And that doesn't look quite right, but whatever. It'll work for what we need. And now we import our custom model. So libraries, documents, going to where I keep all my models. I downloaded this model from the model resources.net. It's anim test from Pikmin 1. It is the test map that was used for the animation viewer, or the model viewer, I mean. And you can't see it right now, so what you do is you scale it to the size of yeah, that should be good. But I think we should move it up a little. Where is that? Here we go. There. Now we delete the BMD, and now we export it as in OBJ. And I am going to export it in the SuperBMD folder just for just so it's there right away. SuperBMD, and I'll name it anim test. Export. Done. Okay, so now that that's done, we go to, let's see, open a new window, tools, SuperBMD, and it should be in here. It is right there. No, wait, that's the MTL. Oh, here it is. So you take it and you drag it into SuperBMD. And let me get this on screen. And it'll convert it to a BMD right there. And then you also take it and you drag it onto, and I have object to grid here for the sake of convenience, and it generates your collision. So it'll do that, and that is done. Okay. Now that those are both done, you can take your bins and paste them in your one place folder where you extracted the vanilla cave unit, and do the same thing with the BMD. And I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna extract text.ses, RARC dump it, and there we go. So copy the BMD into RARC temp, and you can delete all this. We don't need it. Yeah. Okay. I think I have to close 3ds Max. Nah, that's okay. And I am going to stop recording, because if I don't, then it's going to stop recording anyways, because it's Bandai Cam, and I will see you when I start recording again. Okay, I'm recording again. So let me try deleting this again. There we go. Okay. paste your custom model, and rename it to view.bmd. Now it's time to put our custom text inside and paste it here. Hang on a second. There we go. Delete the vanilla stuff. Rename to... just remove those part of the file names. And there we go. So, yeah. Now that that's done, we can take these temp folders and drag them onto RARC pack, and you'll get an RARC file that you take and drag over Yazo encrypt. And you rename these to the text to text.scs, just like you found it. Yes. Copy and paste it. So I can copy and paste them at the same time. And an RARC, do the same thing. Sort by type. I wish Windows would let you do that by default. Maybe it does, and I just don't know how to set it so that it does. But anyways, then you go to, let's see, your RARC folder, and you create a new folder, and you name it whatever you want the name of your custom unit to be. So I'll name it custom, or no, even better, anim test. Then you open it and paste the RARC and text inside. So there. Now that brings us back to the text file. You take these two parts, and I just used copy, or not copy, search and replace. I'm going to replace it with anim test. No, wait. Close that. There we go. And now what you want to do, all you have to do now is go to the cave info again and change this part to whatever you made your custom units list text file to be. Custom. And just because I feel like it, I'm going to change the skybox to the test. Oh, there we go. Save. And now it is time to go to Gamecube Rebuilder. So I'm going to close these windows. Close all windows. Go to, here's a step that you have to do. You go to options and modify system files and do not use game.talk. Be sure that those are both checked because they have to be. So you go to root, open, shoot, which copy did I use to, I forgot which root I used. Was it this one? User, Wookie, map units, RARC. Yeah, it was this one. I didn't mean to use that one, but I did, so. Save and save it wherever you want, as whatever you want, and rebuild. So I decided to skip the rebuilding part and the intro to the game part just to show you what the result looks like. So let's see that right now in the Explorer's Cave. Oh, okay. And as you can see, all the plants are where they still would be if it were the other map unit that the game actually uses. And yeah, but all these caps still work the same way they do, and I made the custom unit a little too high in 3ds Max, so it you can kind of get stuck here, but there's a part where you can walk back up there, and it looks kind of like it did in Pikmin 1, the size of it, anim test that is. And you can actually edit where things spawn using tools other people have created, or tools that people have created that weren't intended to be used for Pikmin 2. I'm talking about Super Mario Sunshine Bin Editor, of course. And yeah, so that's how you make custom units. And next time I upload on this channel, it will probably be showing how to make custom treasures without replacing any others, which you can do to an extent, I've found so far, but there's some things I'm still testing and trying to find out how to do. Mainly custom names and that sort of thing. So yeah, goodbye.